So would you say that you have an overbearing sort of personality that people would feel like they'd be scared?
Nope. I've been told that I have that, but I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
People maybe they said that I intimidate them.
Maybe you're just too much for them. In the words of Beyonce.
Well, I try not to be, but don't be intimidated because I'm asking or I'm speaking my opinion.
Right.
It's all good.
Which
I mean,
it's fine.
I don't bite.
And if you're paying money, I feel like you can have a say.
I thought I could.
Especially if they're asking for...
And it's my kids. So and my head. So I'm going to need y'all to listen. So that was a little perturbing. Needless to say, Saturday I'll be going to the stylist next door.
Oh. Because she told you to.
Oh, yeah. So. I texted and said, hey, you know the girl you told me to go to next door? What's her number? Girl, she sent it in like 3.9 seconds.
So she was done.
I don't know if she's done. I'm going back to her.
Oh, you will?
She's not getting rid of me that easily.
But what if this new person does?
Ooh, she might be she bomb, honey. I'm going to just knock on the door and say hey from time to time.
Right.
Hey, girl.
Dang. Hey. That kind of business is different than the kind of business I'm used to.
Right.
I'm used to holding on to customers. I don't want to give them away.
Here, you buy this 31 back from her instead.
No.
Okay, so that was a trip. What you got going on this week? That was just something that was fresh on my mind.
Okay, I have a question.
Oh, Lord.
Is it appropriate to text, call, interact with the opposite sex outside of the workplace? This is a coworker.
Okay, so I'm really, Lord Jesus, my husband would say I'm crazy. And that's fine.
Okay.
But I don't play that for him after 8 p.m.
But, okay, so you're talking about work-wife situation.
Oh, we don't even do that.
Okay, not even. Like, we don't do that, period, right?
Right, we don't do that. Like, we had a long discussion about that.
Oh.
Me and my husband did. And he was just like, he feels like it's ridiculous for folks to do that. Mm-hmm. Because now you are portraying something
absolutely
else.
Yeah.
And he said that's not.
Either.
I don't either, honey. I wish you would talk about, girl, please. I'm crazy.
Right.
I'm too crazy for that. So, yeah.
But there are men at my job who expect for you to take
that role.
Yeah, like, what's on the email? Where should we be? You know, all that whole I'm confused situation. I refuse. So no work wife, no work husband.
Nope.
What about opposite sex interaction after work day?
But that's what I'm saying. No, don't call my husband after 8 p.m.
8. So workplace is done at 5. So anytime between 5 and 8.
Well, you know, my husband got all these side hustles.
Yeah.
So at some point, he has to be able to interact with his side hustle folks.
Right.
So, well, one of the females that he works with happens to be a very good friend of ours. So,
okay.
Ruth. So, I trust Ruth like with my life. To be honest with you.
Right.
So, clearly they'll
Me
talk,
too.
you know. So, they'll talk and it's okay. I don't ever have any type of feeling. I have certain friends who I will allow to call my, but people at work, don't do that. Don't do that texting late at night.
Would it matter if you knew them?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
So this came about.
On if I trust you.
I felt some kind of way. I got a text late, like 11:30 at night, from a coworker.
I don't like it.
We are co-teachers.
I don't like it.
He's also a football coach.
I still don't like it.
So it was. So it was an update on the score. It was Friday night. The football game was done. He updated me on the score.
You can Google that.
So. But the funny thing is, when I asked, like, I screenshotted the whole conversation, sent it to World Famous, and I said, do you find anything wrong with this? And he was like, no. Like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, I don't know. The timing? He was like, no. He's like, this is strictly about sports. This is about, like, something that he's like, I know you would have wanted to be at the game, so updating you on the score was, you know, that made sense. And I was like, I agree, but I don't think we've ever had the conversation about what you should be interacting with your coworker for anyway, because I'm always like, let me shut it down. But it was an 11 o'clock at night text. So I looked at it and I was kind of like, ooh. And there was back and forth. It was like straight football talk. Like,
well, here's the thing. I think was what I feel, which is very good, that you are very upfront and transparent, and you sent that straight up. Like, you sent the whole screenshot. So that's cool.
What do you think about that?
But here's the problem. This is what I present to you.
Yes.
If he would have just run up on that text in your phone on his own,
yeah,
it wouldn't have been that cool. I don't care what you say.
Right, but then I don't think he runs up on my text on
but
my
I'm
phone
saying
anyway.
If he did,
he probably would not appreciate that. And I've always had, like, a lot of the coworkers who text me later, even my principal, you were there, my principal called me like 9. They say, sorry for interrupting your evening, or, you know, apologize to your husband, or whatever it is, like, before they start texting. So I just thought it was very interesting.
Yeah. And you have to try the spirit by the spirit, because if something, okay, don't take the man role and just be super naive to any easing into that habit. And I'm not saying this necessarily for you, but like for listeners who are married or have like a very serious significant other.
Right.
You do have to try the spirit by the spirit. And you know, if you get that little funny feeling like, and then if it becomes too frequent, like, it's a whole lot of things you got to look at.
Right.
Is this person trying to make this a habit, or is this just truly on occasion where it's like, oh, I know Ned wanted to be there and she got, you know, I get it. And you are definitely a girl's, you know, you are the girl, what's that? Girl around the girl around
not
the
girl
way.
around the way.
Around the way. Say, not the around the way. Girl next door type.
The girl, yeah.
Sorry. You're the girl next door type.
Thanks.
And, you know, you're just cool. Like, I'm that same girl. Yeah. Like, I can talk sports with you and I can go watch the game and cool, you know, whatever.
Right. And it's nothing, like, I'm not thinking it would be nothing. I don't think it would be anything more, especially since we are in the class together. Yeah. So there's nothing at all. And he's met Val about, you know, black man, dap up, all that kind of stuff going on.
Absolutely. So those are just things.
So those
are extenuating circumstances, though. Like, everybody knows everybody.
Right.
I feel like in a situation where maybe you don't know and you're not as comfortable with the individuals, then you just have to make sure your spouse is comfortable. And I'm sorry, yes, you're grown. Yes, you got your own life. Yes to all those things. And you have your own co-workers. But at the end of the day, it's about respect. And I feel like it's commendable what you did, the whole screenshot and just straight up sending like, look, how you feel about this? Because clearly that was a very clear and apparent sign that you're not trying to run any type of shenanigans.
Oh, no. Know? Right. So, and I would hate for him to run up on it and be like, oh, what you doing up in here? And I'm like, but I sent it to you, didn't I? Did I send it to you?
You just told me about it.
I just asked you a question about it. Yeah. So married, definitely opposite sex interaction. It's hard. It's very. I don't know how many men I actually have in my phone. Like, even that doctor, I was trying to get a hold of you, and I told my husband to text him to text you, because I don't even think I have his number, which I probably could.
And I just got World Famous's number when we were in Chi-Town.
Yeah.
And that's because we were sharing group pictures, but I had never.
Right.
Now I have a confession. I did inbox him on Facebook. Like 2 times.
Oh yeah, he told me that he sent you something. You sent him something about the liquor.
I did. I sent him that picture of that baby that looks like me when I try to drink. And we had that discussion about, it was a situation.
You guys, I am struggling with these allergies, and I just cannot, I can't pretend that my voice is not super nasally.
It's okay. You really actually sound like that all the time. So,
thanks. I thought
really the only people I feel comfortable. Well, I have a couple of coworker guys, but the thing is, I felt like that was okay because my husband played basketball against them in high school. We all knew and respected each other.
Yeah.
And so it was that type of thing. It wasn't, I didn't ever have a feeling. I would tell him, I'm texting Eric or I'm texting Keith,
Right.
So,
but just be careful.
It's one of those. Yeah, you do have to be careful. And so, when you first told me that situation about the coworker, I did, my first reaction was like, girl, you don't need to do that, because I know that one of my dear friends got caught up, and thankfully she and her husband worked through those issues or whatever, but she got caught up with the coworker,
and there is such thing as an emotional affair. So I guess I felt like my instant, just based on experience, I was just like, no, don't do it. It's a trap. Don't do it. Right. But I am so thankful that you and World Famous are just open enough to be like, here's the screenshot, bloop, here we go, let's roll with it. And that should be everybody's goal, to be able to be that open and honest with their spouses, because like I said, if you can do that, clearly it was all in the set. You know, if you find yourself hiding and deleting texts and stuff, it's a problem. Oh my God!
I'm gonna go ahead and convict somebody today. That's a problem, because
we have been through all that stuff, so it's not like I definitely tread lightly when it comes to subjects like that. Because I'm just like, ain't no work wife, ain't no work husband, ain't no, just friend situation. If I'm not your friend, then we are not friends. And that's just kind of how we roll anyway.
Right. I think that's healthy.
Yeah. So
wait a minute, what you finna talk about? Wait a minute.
On that note, I got a couple of inboxes after I joined a particular group on Facebook.
Wait a minute.
For research purposes only. Let me prefix this with research purposes.
Okay, so
only.
Why did you even come up with this? Like, what are you researching, and why are you researching it?
So, Facebook, on my timeline or on my Facebook friends, they kept saying like, "Oh, remove me from this group, Lord, I can't get no work done.
Wait a minute.
Somebody take me out of this group. It's gone too far."
What you mean, somebody? Can't you take yourself out of groups?
So my investigative properties,
right. You got to go find
decided that I would, do a little research in the Beard Game Matters group.
Beard Game Matters,
on
like
Facebook.
Black Lives Matter.
Girl,
I'm so confused. What the heck?
Beard game.
Beard.
So we all know that men with a beard.
It's a trend. It's a hot
I
trend.
can't even say it's like Rick Ross. This is a different version of beard game.
Girl, they know what we talking about.
Okay, so
if you don't even front, y'all.
Men with beards in a group.
That's a hot trend.
In this group, there are 1.5 million people.
God told my tish.
So I joined it. Immediately, my inbox went off. Girl, stay away from this group. You don't want to be in this group. What are you doing joining this group?
I was like, so people are like warning you.
Like, don't do it.
Oh.
So apparently in this group, it's like a thirst trap for everybody.
Girl, why am I sitting over here? So tell me this. Is Ralph Angel in there? You know Ralph Angel from Queen Sugar, because he got a little baby beard, honey.
They post some of him.
Oh, so that's what kind of beards we talking about.
I had people that said they could not get their work done.
That's ridiculous.
Because they were in this group. And I added some of my single ladies because I felt like they needed to see that.
Get on over there. Get on over there, single ladies.
Yeah, single. Definitely single. The key word is single, because apparently some non-single married men and women have been caught in the
beard trap.
In the Beard Game Matters group.
It's the beard trap.
Just being thirst mongers. They
horrible.
fell for the thirst.
Okay, so...
And hold on, somebody said...
Oh, God.
So, I had to put it out on Facebook, like, okay, I'm going to talk about the Beard Game Matters on Sweet Tea and Sunshine.
Yeah.
Somebody said, well, two things they have in common: thirst. Sweet tea and the Beard Game Matters. Nothing but thirsty. Tea, thirst, I was
so sorry. It took me like 30 seconds.
I said, wah. What we don't have in common is the amount of men in there.
Right.
Posting obscene pictures of themselves in situations that might be compromising to some.
What do you don't see? You got these folks.
Can't.
You got these folks over here nervous.
I just can't explain
it. So she took me there. I was like, oh, I don't know what this segment's gonna be about. And she's like, don't go on your own phone. you will get trapped.
Don't
show
anyone that you were in that group. You just look through mine, and I would delete mine.